Hey guys, Ben Hart here again. Wow, we are on our third and final lesson of the Natural Music 3 free program. By now, you should at least understand or possibly already know how to play 20 hymns in the gospel style in two different keys. Amazing how we just picked two different keys, a couple intros, and now you can play 10 songs. Now, I know some of you are still learning some of that, but you're following along in the emails because I asked you to, and I said that I was going to give you something in this email, and I'm actually going to give it to you in the next one, but I'm going to tell you what it is right now. I am going to, in the next email, send you all three of these videos, and they are going to work for the next few months. So this is going to give you some time to learn these, and it'll organize them all. You'll get them in one email. You only have to save one email, and you'll have all three videos in that one little email that I'm going to send you. So be watching for that, because I will not be sending that to you again. And in fact, this is a limited time thing. I'm going to set it up where it takes you to a place where all three of them are all together, and you can refer to that at any time. You're going to have all the songs, you're going to have all these lessons, because some of you it takes you 3 days, some of you it takes you 3 weeks, and some of you it's going to take you 3 months, and some of you maybe a little bit longer, and that's okay. But I want you to be able to have this material for however long it takes you to get it done. So be watching for that next email. And also, I am going to give you something, a little bit of information. I am going to give you an offer in that email that if you think this has changed your thinking about playing the piano in the gospel style, this will absolutely just do wonders for you. But I'm not going to tell you what that is till that next email. So be watching for it, because you're going to want to have these three videos. I don't know how long we'll be doing this for, once again. So be watching for it. Make sure you get it. And you're going to want to hear about that offer. Let's get into our third and final lesson of the Natural Music 3 free program. Another 10 songs, a brand new rhythm, and a new key. Let's get started. Hi, welcome to Natural Music. We are to the third lesson of this little program that we have here, and so far you should have learned a couple different keys and a couple different intro, but this one's going to be a little bit different. We're going to learn a new rhythm, of course a different key and a different intro, but this is going to be a different time for those songs that aren't quick, and for the 3/4 time songs. And we're going to kind of take a soulful approach on this intro and these songs. Once again, we have 10 songs attached to this. And so let's go ahead and dive into the chords and the rhythm, so that way you can play the chords and the accompaniment to this song, and then we'll learn the intro. So we're in the key of F. So we've got F, A, and C. So that's your first chord, F. And an octave F down here. Now what we're going to do with the rhythm on this, we're just going to hit and sustain an octave and hit and sustain a chord together. And we're going to create 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And so the left hand is going to hit all the ones. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Once again, you can just hit a low note if you can't reach that octave. But in the right hand, we're going to play this F chord, F, A, and C, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I maybe barely hit those ones a little bit louder than the others, and then the 2 and the 3. But we hit the 1 and together we go 1 and 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's an F. Now let's go to B flat octave down here. Once again on the 1. And then here we're going to play B flat, D, and F. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now let's go to C and learn that. C, E, and G with the left hand octave or low note C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now some of the chords that may or may not come up in this would be a G, So G, B, and D, same way, 1, 2, 3, or possibly a G minor. So you just drop that down to that B flat, 1, 2, 3. Or, possibly there is going to be a D minor. Actually, not possibly, there'll definitely be one. So D, F, and A, D minor with a D down here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So practice changing from F, B flat, and C with this rhythm flawlessly, and we'll attach it to these songs, and you'll see like Amazing Grace. So let's do that in F. Amazing grace, how sweet. Go into B flat, the sound, back to F. Now, when you change, here's an option. You don't have to do this, but sometimes it's easy for me to, you know how we would in the boom chuck rhythm when you're doing the fast stuff, you kind of alternate from F and C. So right when you go to change, you can hit that C like this. If you're going from F to B flat, and this is just an option, you don't have to do this. So, amazing grace, how sweet. See how I went? So 1, 2, 3, and I tell you what, you can do it on the ands of every measure. There's 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and you can go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. When you're on B flat, you can do it to an F. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and on C, you can do it with a G. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and on the G and the G minor, you can do it with the D. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then back to F. 1, 2, 3, and the D minor, you can do it with an A. 1, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, so that's an option if you kind of want to do a little bit more left hand that you can do, but you can completely just 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so those are the chords and those are the rhythm. And this is going to apply on, Haven of Rest, What a Day That'll Be Without Him, Amazing Grace, Near the Cross, and so on. So be watching your chord charts down there, and you just change over the word. That's all you got to do. So now let's talk about the intro. So I'm going to give you an easier one, and maybe a longer one that maybe is a little bit more difficult. So here's the intro we're going to do. Amazing grace. Okay, so you can see we kind of went with the soulful approach. So I'm going to give you the easy one first, which is just this. So it's... Oops, sorry. Let me do that again. My soul, it said... So it just don't have the beginning soulful part, which I guess would be the hardest part of this intro, but we'll add that on after we learn this first part. So we're going to play something a little different, an F over a C. And how we're going to play that is, I know an F is like this, but we're going to take that C and put it down in the thumb. Still an F. C, F, and A. And we're going to go 1, 2, and then on the 3, we're going to roll each, we're going to kind of arpeggiate this up and go C, F, A, like 1, 2, 3, real quick, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go down to a C7, which I'm going to play B flat, E, and G. We're going to do the same thing, 1, 2, and then roll it again, B flat, E, G. And then down here to this F, we're going to play F, C, and A like this. 1, 2, yeah. So far we got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And we just roll those chords. We're just hitting them, rolling them straight up on the 3 of each measure. Now the left hand is going to do this. This may be a little different for some of you, but we're going to play this F with a C down here. So don't do that alternating thing down here if you feel like you can fit that in. It's not going to work here. So we're going to go 1, this is what we call an F over a C. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to stay on a C because we're going to a C7. Just hit it again. 1, 2, 3, and then down to a regular old F. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to play a C over a B flat. And we're going to play a C octave down here or just a low note. And then we're going to play a B flat up here, B flat, D, and F. And then we're going to play this version of B flat, D, F, and B flat. And then we're going to play this version of B flat, F, B flat, and D. So we're going. And then you would start on F for the song. 1, start the rhythm. So it's like this. Amazing grace, how sweet. Okay, so not too bad, not too hard. And this will attach on 3/4 time songs in the key of F. And we have 10 songs here that we can do. But like I said, any song you want to play in F in 3/4 time that's got this rhythm to it, I start identifying those types of songs after learning 10 of these, and it will open up hundreds of songs. So now, let's add the soulful part for those that want a little bit more of a challenge and like kind of that grit. I love this style, and so I'm going to add this to it. But I did want to show you an easier one, and also if you didn't want to just have everything so kind of bluesy or soulful there. So here we go. So I'm going to play, first we're doing this walk. So it's like we go in the left hand, A, B flat, C, and that's where this would start, you know, like we just played. And you could do that completely just without the right hand. But when we play that A, I'm going to play a F7, and I'm going to do it like this. E flat, A, and C. So I'm going to go and then just hit it. And then I'm going to go down here and then play, when I hit this B flat, I'm going to play a G minor like this. I'm going to play a D, G, and B flat. So I got, and then when I hit that C is where I'm back to the regular intro. So I got basically, my soul had set X hours out on life's sea. Okay, so you can see how that'll be applied. Let's go over just one song here so you can see how this works with the rhythm. And let's do one of those songs here, Near the Cross. Let's do that one. So we're on F. Jesus, keep me. Then change on near to B flat. Near the cross. Then back to F. There, a precious. Here's one of those G's. Fountain, free to all, a healing stream. So you see how that can work. And you can also play that intro as an interlude, just like the other intros and things that I showed you. So it's like this. So we got... All right, so that is it for that intro. You can attach it on to all of these songs. What a Day That'll Be. It really works good for that song. And you just... Oop. There is coming a day. And like I said, like at the end of it, just kind of stop. Like, what a day, glorious day that will be. Then do it again. All right, that is it for lesson number 3, the key of F in the 3/4 time, kind of a soulful intro, kind of maybe a little bit bluesy, but that should attach on these 10 songs. Practice it, know it, and we will see you at the next lesson. Thanks so much.